Thank you for coming. Please have a seat.
Is everything okay? Is everything alright?
Yesterday, I assigned an in-class essay for the students. I asked them to write a one-page essay about their favorite part of Christmas. Most of the kids wrote about spending time with their family, preparing and eating food, and even the giving and receiving of gifts. As you can see, Edwin didn't mention any of those things. And because of what he wrote, his classmates began to make comments and ask about his belief in Santa.
What about his belief in Santa?
They were surprised that at his age, Edwin still believes in Santa.
And what's wrong with that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong, but I'm just afraid that his social underdevelopment may lead to his peers picking on him and poking fun of him.
Underdevelopment?
Most kids at Edwin's age have stopped believing in things like the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and Santa Claus.
Are you saying there's something wrong with my son?
No. I'm not saying.
Because it sounds like you are.
Not at all.
I'm his mother. All of a sudden, he's too old to believe in anything I think he's too old to believe in. Not some teacher who thinks he knows what's best for his son.
I'm just trying to keep Edwin from being ostracized.
Isn't it part of your job to make sure that every child is accepted for who they are no matter what they believe?
Yes, but
But nothing. I want to speak to the principal.
I'm not sure that's necessary.
Well, we're just have disagreement. Thank you for meeting with me.
Anytime, what can I help you with?
I just had a meeting with my son's teacher.
And your son is?
Edwin, 5th grade.
Ah, yes, delightful young boy. Great imagination. He often shares the comics he creates. I foresee great things for him.
Thank you. Thank you. But this meeting is concerning his teacher.
Okay.
As I said, I just had a meeting with his teacher, and I'm very upset with her.
Could you please go into more detail about your meeting?
She called a meeting with me, so I think there's something wrong with it. She told me that she assigned an in-class essay to her students and told them to write about their favorite part of Christmas. Then she tells me that Edwin wrote about Santa. Whoop-de-doo, big surprise, like he would worship Santa if he could.
And what do you think about that?
About what?
Edwin still believing in Santa Claus?
I think it's perfectly fine. He just turned 10. He's just a boy.
You know that most children stop believing in Santa Claus by the time they're in the 3rd grade? 4th grade at the latest?
Well, Edwin isn't most children, and as you said yourself, he has a great imagination.
Yes, a great imagination. And that is something that can be very beneficial to him later in life. We're almost halfway through the school year. He'll be in middle school in just 8 months. There comes a time when a boy has to face reality and to take the steps to prepare for himself growing up.
I'm his mother. All of a sudden, my son's taking too long to grow up.
I don't mean to be rude, but if I can recall, both Edwin's older siblings, Timothy and Selena, were both student council presidents.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying that student council president takes a lot of responsibility and a certain level of maturity.
So you're not saying that my Edwin isn't mature enough?
What I'm saying is that I often see parents try and hold on to their youngest child's innocence and a bit too long. And that can have an inadvertent outcomes.
What are you saying?
How many 5th grade boys do you see holding their mother's hand when they come to or leave the school? How many 5th grade boys do you hear call their mothers mommy? How many 5th grade boys do you still have their mother volunteer in class and sit with them at lunch 2 or 3 times a week?
Okay, now it kind of puts this on me.
Sometimes we need an outside view of what's really going on.
And sometimes people think that every child should be the same. Every child should like the same color. Every child should speak and think the same.
That's not what I'm...
Not robots. You can't program to be the same and act the same. They're individuals. The planet would be boring if everyone was the same.